Hey everyone! Welcome back to another episode of Lilbumblebear's Let's Play. I'm Kristen and we are here with another Sherlock Holmes game for the channel. In the previous episode, we did Sherlock Holmes Nemesis Remastered, also known as Sherlock Holmes vs. Arsène Lupin. So if you've not seen that, please go check it out. It was a very fun game to record. But we're here with Crimes and Punishments. I certainly hope you will enjoy. Be sure to give the video a thumbs up, leave a comment down below. Are you a Sherlock Holmes fan? Maybe you even have seen this game or have played it yourself, or maybe it's your first time seeing it. Let me know. And of course, subscribe for more awesome Let's Plays. Check out the playlist in the description box to see the other Sherlock Holmes games on my channel. I have a Twitter and Instagram you can follow, and I have a Discord open for everyone to hang out if they wish. Invite links in the description box. I am joined with my co-hosts, as always, Sunny and Vic. Hey, you guys.
Hello, Kristen, and hello, YouTube.
Hello, it's Sunny. It's Thorpe Sunny, aka that annoying guy in the streams. What's up?
What are you guys expecting from Crimes and Punishments?
I'm expecting wholesomeness and rewards.
That is okay.
I'm expecting the complete opposite. I'm expecting crimes and a lot of punishment.
All right, well, let's get started with a new game. In Russian. Oh. Okay. Very well. Okay, deduction space icon appears each time you find a new clue.
Holmes.
Take cover by the sofa.
Holmes, will you stop that? You are utterly mad. Stop, Holmes!
Is that you, Watson?
Yes, of course it is. And you almost killed me.
Nonsense. I was aiming for the vases.
Blindfolded?
Watson, quiet, please. I'm trying to concentrate. Ah, Lestrade. What is it this time?
He can see me. Well, here it is, and it's a good one, Mr. Holmes. A gentleman by the name of Peter Carey, also known as Black Peter, has been murdered.
A sailor, most probably.
What happened here?
Oh, Mr. Holmes, how could you?
It's the only exercise I've had all week. A grateful client from Limoges sent me a vase collection this morning. I couldn't think of a better use for it.
You're out of your mind.
I missed 4 out of 10.
Given you were blindfolded, that was very good. Can I have a try?
Am I the only sane one here?
I suppose that Watson is right, Inspector. A little brain work would be preferable now. Do please tell us more about Black Peter.
Peter Carey, born in 1845 and 50 years old. An ambitious sort, he achieved much success in seal and whale hunting around Scandinavia. Retired in 1884 with a small fortune. He invested his money in a property called Woodman's Lee, near Forest Row in Sussex. It was where he lived for 6 years, and where he was found dead yesterday.
Has the investigation already begun?
Yes and no. In fact, this crime is so mysterious that I would prefer you to join me down there.
Give me half an hour to prepare, Inspector.
Take your time and join me there. I have to go through the yard first. The Medi men struck again.
What have they done this time?
They robbed a powder reserve. I'll meet you at Woodman's Lee, Mr. Holmes.
I should help Mrs. Hudson here. I also have several appointments that I must keep this afternoon.
I shall go alone then.
I want to check, oh. Okay, so I guess I can't really do much with the graphics. I hope we have the highest graphics settings. Okay, open the casebook to check current progress. Investigate the murder of Peter. Investigate the crime scene. Select a suit to wear using your personal wardrobe. Oh yes, I gotta get dressed. Map. Evidence. Also known as Black, born 1845, 50 years old, achieved his great success whale hunting in Scandinavia. Retired, eventually moving to Woodman's Lee. Documents, dialogues, souvenirs, echoes, character portraits. So, let's see, where do I get my...
My analysis table. It
clues?
is useful for my work.
So how do you guys like the newer game look?
It's cool.
It's cool?
Yeah, it's very cool.
Oh dear.
Oh, alright.
Lady? You need to buy a new dress. It's not looking that great on you, honey. Oh yeah, if you want to change how he looks, you can change his hair and stuff. I don't really care to. I think I just like the way he looks.
Give him a mustache at least.
No. He'll look like, Poirot if I do that. Yeah, I don't care. Just keep him that way. But let's get you dressed. Oh, you got dressed already? Well, casual suit, black suit, brown suit, green suit, gray suit, light suit, bandit outfit. Oh, these are locked. I have to unlock these later. Morning gown, sailor outfit, and button shirt. I guess the casual outfit will do. Perfect.
This is where I keep my post. My archive. I can always consult with it if needed.
This is Watson's room. Looks nice. I don't think I can... Oh, I can do first person view! Yay!
Oh, what a mess! What a terrible mess!
Oh, my goodness.
You go along to Peter Carey's house. Mrs. Hudson and I will take care of the mess you've made here.
Oh, okay.
Mr. Holmes, I'm over here. Come on.
T. Oh, finding details others have overlooked by using the T button. Do I go up here first? This makes me think of Detective Vision from Arkham Origins. Well, there's this area up here, and then there's... Well, let's start down here, I guess. Oh,
It seems that the garden was well maintained.
it really wants me to... Oh, stone pathway. Land around stone pathway. Footprints. Oh, okay, we found some footprints.
These footprints appear to be quite large.
Anything else? Is that it?
These footprints appear to be quite large.
Okay. There we go. Okay, so we've got well-kept garden, unidentified footprints. Or perhaps I could find a pair of boots that would match them. Peter Carey, also known as Black... Oh yeah, we already read that. Sorry. Do you notice how this game has a different way of going about collecting evidence?
Mr. Holmes?
So I don't go in the shack? Okay. Okay, we'll go up the stairs.
Inspector Lestrade, when will you remove my husband's body? It's sacrilegious to leave him here like this.
As soon as we can, Mrs. Carey, I assure you. Allow me to introduce you to Mr. Sherlock Holmes. He's a detective. No doubt you've heard of him. I'll wait for you in front of the cabin, Mr. Holmes.
My condolences, Mrs. Carey.
Thank you, Mr. Holmes.
Anything unusual that night?
Madam, can you tell me if you saw or heard anything unusual upon the night of the murder?
At 2 o'clock in the morning, I heard a terrible scream. I thought nothing of it then. He would scream all the time when he was drunk.
Do you remember at what time you found your husband's body?
In the morning, at around 7 o'clock, I noticed the cabin door was open, but I didn't go in to take a look, for I knew my husband would not have liked it. At around 10 o'clock, I dared to glance in through the door and... oh dear.
Is there a gardener?
The garden is very large and well maintained. Do you employ someone to look after it?
It is true, there is a lot of work, but my husband took care of it himself.
Are these the same questions again?
Can you please tell me what occurred on the evening of
I think
the
I already
murder?
asked this, didn't I?
Well, Peter got drunk in the evening.
Maybe not.
He was in such a terrible temper. Usually whenever that happened, he'd stay all night drinking in his cabin before passing out.
Oh no.
Was your husband accustomed to receiving visitors?
Oh no, I don't think so. I mean, he didn't really have many friends. He lived quite an isolated life here, after his retirement.
Okay, now this is, after we ask her questions, we're going to kind of observe her, I guess, little details about her. Or something. We're going to look at her very closely. She's got a little cameo. Just a little birdhouse. Some gloves. Let's see what else. She's got a Catholic rosary. Everything will become easier. Okay. everything...
Thank you, madam.
Oh, wait, was that a question I was supposed to ask her? Everything will become easier?
Mm.
Maybe that was something. Here, there we go.
You have indeed suffered a great loss, Mrs. Carey. Nevertheless, I believe it will be less of a burden for you soon.
Yes. Life with Peter was never easy, but he was still my husband.
He was different, wasn't he, when you first met him upon your return from Plymouth?
Yes, Mr. Holmes. Oh my goodness, but how do you know about that?
Well-kept garden. Do you think it'd be this? What do you guys think it would be? Well, we could browse the evidence, I guess. Oh, it's something to do with her character profile. Things about her. Right? Or no, is it the pilgrimage? What would it... I don't know. Sonny, which one do you think I should go for? Should I go for...
I know about Plymouth. I don't follow it.
I guess I could try the pilgrimage?
You undertook a pilgrimage to the Cathedral of Santiago de Compostela when you were young. That much is evident from the rosary in your hand. The shortest route for the pilgrim from England to Spain is from Plymouth. I believe that you met Peter Carey as a young sailor there, and you married him soon afterwards.
That is indeed what happened, Mr. Holmes. How extraordinary.
Thank you, madam.
Mr. Holmes?
Can I not go in here yet?
Yes, sir.
Where do I go?
This is just like the camera from your done to a shot in Red Dead.
So where do we go? Let's see. So I'm done interviewing you, lady, right? Yes. I'm sure I want to see where the murder took place.
Holmes?
So where's the dead guy? Am I not finding the right location for the body? Maybe I need to... Oh, here you are. Now you're here. Hello.
Peter Carey's body is inside the cabin. We took care not to touch anything.
Here we go.
The door is locked.
Wait just a moment, Mr. Holmes, and I'll open it. I locked it yesterday to ensure that no one should enter the cabin and tamper with the evidence.
Ah, good thinking.
Hello, hello, hello.
What is it, Lestrade?
It seems to me that someone has tried to force it, Mr. Holmes.
Let me see.
Door lock. scratches.
These scratches are fresh. You're right. Someone tried to force open the door.
I swear these scratches were not here yesterday.
Our mysterious visitor came here last night.
Well, he's not the man for the job. This lock is not a difficult one.
Perhaps he did not have the right tool.
There he is.
What a terrible way to die.
Terrible way to die indeed.
The tooth of a sperm whale, probably from one of Peter Carey's catches. The ship's logs of the Sea Unicorn for the years 1878 to 1884. Peter Carey was her captain.
Hello.
Peter Carey's boots. They look to be a size 8.
Hello.
Old navigation instruments, nothing interesting. Harpoons for hunting whales.
Right.
It's penguin, right?
Rum, a sailor's drink. Someone drank from this glass recently. It seemed that Captain Carey was enjoying a drink before he met his death.
Tobacco.
Becky.
Get that tobacco, Sonny.
The initials P
Get that ciggies.
have been crudely burned.
Yes,
Sailor's work. The initials PC have been crudely burned. A sailor's work.
What's in here?
It's the Becky's.
This aroma is familiar, but to recognize it, I must construct my associations in one picture.
Okay, move and rotate the elements to form a picture. Oh, I know this kind of puzzle. I like this.
Yeah.
What am I missing here? Like... Oh, do I have to turn it the other way? Oh, I have to shift things? I have to click things?
Ooh, that adds a little.
Ooh, okay.
Let's just go.
Where is this going? Am I turning it this way, maybe? Okay, I think it's gonna be a little like this.
Engineering students breakfast. 2 Red Bulls. And a hit from the...
What are you saying? I can barely hear you.
I said an engineer's breakfast. An engineering student's breakfast. 3 Red Bulls, and a hit from the V.
I feel like I'm kind of close here. Is that looking pretty close?
You have to be close. Looks like a ship.
Yeah. What am I missing here? I'll just skip it because I don't know what I'm doing wrong.
Yeah.
Should be
This is
clicking.
coarse tobacco, quite strong and very popular among sailors. The Sea Unicorn. She was the ship that Peter Carey commanded. JHN are probably the initials of the owner of this notebook. The pattern of the blood stain indicates that the notebook was not lying on the floor prior to the crime, but it was dropped into the pool of blood after the death of Peter Carey. These abbreviations mean something, but what? This wooden handle is plain and solid. This blood is from the pool underneath the dead body. Peter Carey tried to defend himself with this knife, but he did not succeed. Peter Carey was impaled to the wall by a whaling harpoon.
Oof.
Peter Carey was fully dressed. He was not caught by surprise. It is possible that he knew his murderer. This man is in his 50s, yet he still looks quite strong. The weapon fully penetrated the body. The force of the blow was immense.
No.
Okay.
The ship's logs of the Sea Unicorn for the
Yes.
years 1878 to
Maybe-
1884. Peter Carey was her captain.
Maybe hold T on it since it says we haven't like inspected it properly.
I'm just looking for the normal stuff first.
Oh, okay.
And then shelf, especially empty space, outlined in dust.
This place is not covered with dust, like the rest of the shelf. An object was taken from here. It was larger than a book, a box or a small chest, perhaps.
Okay. B. What's B? Oh, this is when we have to put ideas together. So, I need you guys to put on your thinking caps with me after everything we saw. Will you help me do a little deduction with me?
Oh, Judith Carey says that her husband took care of her himself. Does not sound feasible.
So it says Judith Carey says her husband took care of the garden himself. Does not sound feasible. She might be hanging something. Okay, here's pinned to the wall. His body was impaled. Oh, here, let me push F1. This will help you guys understand. Find a pair of related clues that will help form a deduction. Red color signifies an unachievable clue combination.
So we have to link
Yeah.
anything together to make the answer.
Into the wall. What
Oh,
does it
this
say about
might make
that? Oh.
sense. This might make sense. Look, no gardener. Says her husband took care of the garden himself. And no, not breaking. No, hold on. Notebook, leather notebook. Stain in blood, which indicates drop in a pool of blood. Okay. Break-in attempts. Break-in, according to scratches on the lock.
Into the wall.
Do you think these two are connected?
There is. Sure.
No? Okay. No, that's not feasible.
No gardener breaking attempts.
Oh, wait. I
No,
combined
That's one.
break-in attempts with notebook.
You must also make I say the break will be repeated.
Huh?
Oh, just saying the past.
Oh, okay. Oh, yes, yes. Yes, feel free to read anything you want, Sonny. I'll let you do the reading.
Someone was here yesterday. They attempted to force the door to gain entry.
Maybe they wanted what was on that shelf?
Well, it's not very.
Well, yes, they took it, I guess. When they killed him, maybe they took it. Okay. Some of the evidence can be used in an investigation and will be marked with a specific icon. Oh, so things I can talk about with people, like this.
What about that bookshelf?
The brooch?
Bookshelf.
Oh, the bookshelf. We looked at it, but we can ask about it. Oh, you want to read it?
No. So, like, I think you can do that whole thing you do with your vision on it.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I'll do that. Okay, investigate the murder, organize an ambush with Lestrade. The mystery intruder might return. Oh, okay, so we're gonna try to lure the killer. We did unlock a character profile. Plywood. Oh, did you want to read, Sonny? Do you like reading these little things?
There's some countries somewhere, the ancient towers of Inverness and Strath Bay in Scotland with their crystal tip.
Okay. Alright.
It's better.
Huh?
Never mind.
Yeah, we already looked at it with this.
Well, not I thought you were looking at the actual bookshelf. That's what I was asking.
Over here? I'm not seeing anything there. But maybe that's the book that's missing? Do you think it was placed on the shelf here and it was stolen? Let's go and talk to some people.
Mr. Holmes?
Let's talk to the wife. See if we can ask her anything about what we found in there. Okay. Was he a smoker?
Is this your husband's tobacco pouch?
I'm not sure. It might be, but he hadn't smoked in a very long time.
Your husband's private papers. Do you know where they are?
There was a small tin box, barely larger than a book. He kept his papers there. It should be somewhere in his cabin.
Thank you, madam.
Now, we did find some boots that he was wearing. So, can we measure? No.
These boots don't match the footprints.
His feet are too small. So, there was another man. Okay. We need to talk to Lestrade.
Well, Mr. Holmes, what do you think?
I think that we are lucky.
And why is that?
Because of last night's attempted break-in.
Oof, you've lost me.
It is very probable that whoever came here hoped to find the door open. They tried to force it with a knife blade, but they failed. What will they do? Why, return tonight, when they will be better prepared.
Aha! So what do you propose?
We shall remain on the outside, near the window, where we stand the best chance of catching sight of our visitor. Well, gentlemen, ready your pistols. We have a long night ahead of us.
So do we just talk to you again to start this, or do we go back
We
home?
need to find a good place for an ambush.
Oh,
Perhaps behind Carey's cabin, near the window.
This window is locked from the inside. I do not see any attempt at a break-in.
anything back here? No, okay.
This looks like the perfect hiding place.
Shh! Did you hear that? There's someone there. I'm gonna collar him.
I'll be right behind you.
Police! Hold it right there!
Uh-oh.
Okay. What the?
Who is it?
That's
All right, my fine fellow. Who are you and what are you doing here?
You're detectives, I suppose. You imagine that I'm connected with the death of Captain Carey. I assure you I'm innocent.
Innocent? And what are you doing in his cabin?
Shall I tell you? You came to retrieve what you had lost after killing Peter Carey, but we were here waiting for you.
What is your name?
John Hopley Nelligan, but I didn't...
Do you deny that you came here yesterday?
No, but yes, it's just that I couldn't...
I'm tired of this. Off we go to the yard. Tomorrow, I'll see that you're put in front of the judge.
What? But you can't! I'm not... It's a terrible mistake!
Enough. You can explain all of that to the judge. You're coming with me to the yard.
But...
In light of recent events, it seems evident that your coming here was unnecessary. All the same, I'm very grateful to you, Mr. Holmes.
You are welcome, Inspector, but please don't be too hard on our young fellow. I would like to question him tomorrow morning.
Alright. I guess during the loading screens we can just open stuff, or...
Yep.
Alright, let's try to make some connections. No gardener. Been tin box in the cabin. Touching it.
America non-smoke. Missing tin box and breaking items.
No. Okay, that literally has no connection. Let's see. Missing tin box. No. Okay. No gardener. Big items. No. Oh, how about these two?
So there's no connections on any of these points?
I guess there's not. We don't have enough. Yeah, I'm clicking on each one and each one's not. Maybe we need more information. Have made deductions. Okay. Alright, we need to interrogate and inspect some belongings.
Mr. Holmes?
Sorry.
Good morning, Mr. Holmes. Can I help you?
Good morning, Constable. I would like to speak to the fellow who was arrested at Woodman's Lee last night.
Ah, the young man. He's waiting in the interrogation room. You can go straight through. His belongings are held in the evidence room.
Thank you.
Isn't this cool? We get to actually go into the police station.
Wow, commit crime and you might actually go there right now.
I just meant as the investigators.
These are the suspect's belongings. The notebook that we found on Peter Carey's cabin floor.
Ah.
These abbreviations mean something. But what? These abbreviations mean something.
We don't know.
But what?
There is a wedding ring. We're gonna take it because we're a jewel thief. No. Oh, it does say something.
To my friend and partner, 1883. From R. Dawson. Dawson. I've seen this name before. Perhaps my archive holds the answer. A handkerchief with the initials JHN. A pocket knife. It was used to force the door of Peter Carey's cabin.
Okay, those are the belongings.
Locked.
Think interrogation's down here? Oh no, this is the morgue. Oh, I hate morgues. Oh. Oh, who was this? We don't know.
But she's going through.
I hate morgues. They're gross. They've got bodies. If someone said you could either live in a dark cave filled with wolves or live in a morgue, where would you pick?
Dark cave filled with wolves or a morgue?
Yes.
I choose neither and live in. Go ahead, son.
You have to make a choice here. I live in a morgue because I want to get mauled to death.
And here comes my witty banter over that.
Yes.
I would choose neither and live in a chocolate factory.
Oh, Vic. The defier of all logic. Just pick what I want. Alright, you little goober. Fess up. What were you doing in there?
Where's the
Does
Jew?
this notebook belong to you?
Yes. But where did you find it? I did not know... I thought I'd lost it at the hotel.
What do these abbreviations mean?
Oh, no. I beg you, I can't. If I told you, it would only make things worse.
But I will find out eventually, Mr. Nelligan.
Yes, well,
The sea knife was found near Carey's body. Tell me, Mr. Nelligan, did Mr. Carey try to defend himself or to attack you with it?
I don't know. I didn't kill anyone.
The police seized this valuable ring from you. Whose is it?
I didn't steal it from anyone. It has always belonged to me.
It's always belonged to you. Let's see. Let me see the evidence. It can't be, because this ring doesn't belong to him, does it?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try. Have we done a profile on him yet?
Oh, gosh.
Which one would you pick for this? That the ring has always belonged to him?
What's the profile? What's his profile?
Or the sharp knife? I don't know if we have his profile yet.
Well, it says profile option.
We don't have his profile yet. That's kind of... I'm not sure. I guess I'll go with the knife. Oh no, that wasn't it. Select the correct answer. Okay, that's
The
not it.
police seized this valuable ring from you.
Oh, they're talking about the ring. That's right, not the
I
knife.
didn't steal it from anyone. It has always belonged to me.
That's right. No, it's not, because it's not your name.
The ring's date of engraving is many years ago. You would have been a child then, hardly in any position to receive such an item from a partner.
Now we can do a character profile on him. Let's take a look at what we got here. We've got a shabby cap. Patch. A thin neck. I don't know why that matters, but I'm sure it means something.
Basically, this guy's fit.
This guy is poor, you mean? Like he's...
Yes.
Okay. Short sleeves.
No.
Ooh, calluses on his hands. Scars. There's one more detail. Elaborate buttons, short sleeves, calluses, and scars. Is there something else? Oh. Expensive fabric. Ring's owner.
So, Mr. Nelligan, who is the true owner of the ring?
The ring is mine.
Really? The engraving doesn't seem to say so. No?
Father's jacket?
Oh, I guess we have to talk about his father's
Mr.
jacket.
Nelligan, who is the true owner of the ring?
Maybe
The ring is mine.
No. I guess it is your father's, huh?
No, Mr. Nelligan. I believe that the ring had belonged to your father.
Oh, but how do you know?
The jacket you are wearing is made of an expensive fabric that only a man of exceptional wealth could afford. You do not seem to me to be a rich man, Mr. Nelligan. Furthermore, the garment is ill-fitting. It is quite clear that it belonged to someone else, most probably your father. With your father gone and taking with him the family's wealth, as a little boy you had to find yourself a manual job, and it was most probably cleaning fish.
Captain.
You
Hey,
cut your hands
Captain.
often while working. I can tell from the scars.
I'm speechless, Mr. Holmes. It all happened exactly as you say.
Well, I will see you soon, young man.
Please, let me go. I'm innocent.
I don't know about that. Alright. Oh, okay.
Here's on the knife. You do not
See, I think maybe we could do something with the swift action. Pinned against the wall. There we go. We found another one.
not really an unskilled, untrained man who's a harpoon off. They're like fully pierced.
So we're gonna have to do an experiment.
I need to stage a reconstruction. I'm sure that Watson would be happy to oblige.
Oh no.
Second?
Alright. Watson, we're gonna impale you, my friend. I'm so sorry. For the sake of evidence. Was that all here?
Honestly, saying something like Watson, you have to impale you sounds like something that Sherlock Holmes would say.
Search archives. Where are my archives? Let's get them.
I'll be back home.
Watson be. I guess so. This is just a loading screen. You can look at things if you want in between. If you choose to. Alright, where are my archives? Oh!
Right there.
Okay. Research. Where would I find something like martial arts, marks? No. I guess what would I be looking for? Blood tests, metal and hair. Fingerprints?
That is not the one I need.
No.
That is...
It's not martial arts, that's for sure. Blood tests?
That is...
It's nothing in the chemistry?
That is not the one I...
Okay. I don't think it'd be a poison. Abrasions?
That is not the one I...
Incision?
That is not the one I need.
That
is not...
The archive, there's nothing here.
Oh, maybe I need to go to... Okay, I didn't see this. Here, Bankruptcy Act of 18.
That is not the one
no?
I need.
Okay.
Dawson and Nelligan.
There we go.
Dawson and Nelligan Investment Fund bankrupt. Nelligan mistake. The Dawson and Nelligan Investment Fund, a regional banking institution based in Cornwall, has declared bankruptcy as a result of heavy losses in its loan portfolio and has accordingly been assigned for liquidation.
Okay.
It was the 23rd bank in Britain, and its bankruptcy was the second largest on the world. Liquidation of company is pure catastrophe for many Cornwall families. Joshua Nelligan, one of the bankers, has since mysteriously disappeared. He was last seen aboard his yacht preparing for departure to Norway. Nelligan is wanted both by the police and his creditors.
Interesting, huh?
What's the boys, or what's the initials on the notebook?
On this?
No, the notebook.
Oh, well, I don't remember. I think it started with a different letter.
Here it is. Now I begin to understand that young man's story, but I am still unclear as to what connects him with the murder. It is time to ask him.
So, is this why he's poor? Because his father went bankrupt and disappeared?
Possibly.
Okay, so you want to see the notebook.
Notebook JHN, Jonathan Nelligan.
So, that means that's his notebook with all the little markings. This is his.
Oh, he did say it was his. He did say that.
Have I showed you my bloodhound?
I want to think
you
that
haven't.
the
Brave
initials
Toby,
are
the best nose in the British Empire.
This is my dog, everyone.
That's it.
Alright, Watson, you might die, but let's do this.
A spot of whaling, Watson. Would you care to take part?
Are you serious?
No, but we do need to clarify what happened on the night of Black Peter's murder.
A reenactment, then? Is something bothering you?
The sailor's knife, Watson. Why was it on the floor?
Peter Carey attempted to defend himself?
It is possible. But if that is the case, then it alters many things.
I don't quite follow you.
Tell me, my friend, what is the animal closest to man, morphologically, I mean?
Ah, I see what you're getting at, Holmes. You asked me that once before. On the Ripper case, I believe. Do you want to slit some more pigs' throats?
No.
Thank goodness for that.
I wish to impale one with a harpoon.
Wonderful.
Watson, let us pay a visit to our butcher friend in Whitechapel. We require the carcass of a well-fed pig.
And the harpoon?
One of the harpoons on the wall of Black Peter's cabin should do quite nicely.
Okay, we're gonna go and harpoon a pig. That's a sentence I never thought I would say.
Well, no, I thought I'd stay.
take a harpoon with me?
Oh, well, of course I have one just sitting around, I'm sure.
Why don't you try going back to the scene of the murder?
Oh, I have to go and take the harpoon that he was killed with?
No, you take a different one.
Oh, okay.
Get some on the walls.
My archive. I can always consult with it.
Okay, let's go back to the scene of the crime and steal one of his harpoons. While I sit in the carriage.
You don't need any.
Nope.
Do you know why?
Why?
He's dead.
I still have to grab one for the pig.
That should do it.
Oh.
Now I am ready for the experiment.
Gone.
He's gone. I bet he's at the morgue. I bet he's at the morgue.
Probably. Jason's very excited about that.
Yeah.
You was just about to
I'm
yes.
at the morgue. No, the place I hate. Gosh, that's very twisted. Yeah, no. Not really, no. I'm not that excited. Oh, okay, well. Here we go.
Well, here we are in the preparation room. I can't say that I like the smell of it much. What do you intend to do?
To indulge myself in a little experiment. The challenge of lancing a pig's carcass with a heavy harpoon.
A little experiment?
Stand aside, Watson. This might be dangerous. I am not well practiced in this exercise. Yet.
Holmes,
Okay.
you should aim for the mark in order to perform the most reliable test.
Okay. Ooh.
It's just like
The harpoon has struck the body, but with insufficient strength to pierce it straight through.
Oh,
Holmes, you should try to...
I'm trying. I'm not the best at this. No. I clicked too fast. Oh, you see how it's being nice and made it bigger.
The harpoon has...
It's gonna make it even bigger, isn't it? There. Okay.
This is the best possible result that I could get. Do you see, Watson? Throwing a harpoon and pinning a man to a wall requires either exceptional strength and training or diabolical luck.
I don't think that boy could have done
If
it.
was
He
luck,
was
then it
too
was a chance in a
weak.
thousand that night.
Well, yes. Let us leave now.
All right. But before we go, I suppose I'll have to pay for all these carcasses you've happily mangled.
Very well, but please hurry.
Hurry
Of
up,
course.
Watson, please. We don't have time to pay for the pigs all day long. You guys want some bacon? Does this look good? Yum, yum, yum. Meat. Said the
Yep, you're right about
vegetarian.
that.
You're disgusting.
Well, you see, Kristen, once you cut it up, put it on the grill, and take it off the grill, then it's delicious.
Oh. Investigate. Okay. Seems not to be usual thief. What's his role in all this? Do I need to go and talk to him again? Do I need to go back to Scotland Yard?
That'd be a good idea, too.
Let's go back. I'm back. Hello. Hello. Hi, everyone. I've returned. Hold the applause. I know it's amazing. Thank you. I know. Oh, we're back at the morgue. We're back at the morgue. I don't like this. I don't like this. No.
See, she says she doesn't like it, but she's seen.
Where is that goober? Are you still in here? Okay, you. I need to talk to you. Oh, no, I already... looked at you. Well, you're not that exciting. I guess I'm gonna go... Oh, I can ask him something. I can ask him something. Click on him again.
I have heard the story of Dawson and Nelligan, the West Country bankers.
Yes. Joshua Nelligan was my father.
I am aware that it had a bad ending. When the bank failed, it ruined half the families of Cornwall, whereupon Joshua Nelligan disappeared.
My father was under extraordinary pressure. Dawson had retired. I was only 10 years of age at the time, but it was still old enough to feel the shame that befell our family. My father was convinced that he could pay off all his debts if the creditors gave him time. He set sail for Hammerfest in Norway in his small yacht, just a few days before an arrest warrant was issued. He left my mother a list of the securities he was taking. No word was ever heard from him again. We believe that his vessel went down, taking with it everyone and everything on board.
Thank you for the story, Mr. Nelligan. At last, we are making some progress. Interesting. Joshua Nelligan and Peter Carey were both at sea in Norway. There is definitely some connection between Peter Carey and Joshua Nelligan's disappearance.
Investigate the murder. Ship's logs might put some... Ship's logs. But we don't have that, do we? No, we don't. Where are the ship's logs? Are they back at his place? Maybe we need to look through them. Oh, yeah, let's... I think there were...
Let's see. Into the wall.
Ooh!
Yes, that was known.
Requires much greater strength than the average man to be able away. If you had to pick between one of these, what would it be?
I'm sure that to be able to pierce him and shit the harpoon all the way through the wall. I'm going with Peter's strength.
Okay. So, I think it's going to connect things. How do I explain this? What we assume is what we're going to start creating with these little lines. And we're going to see if in the end it makes sense. We might have to go back and fix one. If that makes any sense. There's going to be more that start to connect, if I remember. Oh, I don't want to open that up. There we go.
"1883. That's the one I need. This is the crew list of the Sea Unicorn.
Peter Carey. James Lancaster. Patrick Cairns.
This is the crew list of the Sea. Log notes for July. Nothing special. Log notes for August. These pages have been torn away. Canadian Pacific Railway, CPR, a torn piece from a bond certificate. I have seen this abbreviation somewhere very recently. There are three ways of discovering what happened in August of 1883 aboard the Sea Unicorn. The first two of these will require speaking with a dead man. The last would be to locate vital witnesses, the sailors involved in this whale hunt campaign.
Okay. Torn out. Find a use. Where? Okay, Wiggins might help. Should be somewhere at Baker Street, okay? Let's see if there are any more of these that we can connect.
You made them?
I hear. Is someone watching TV?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm not. Why would they be on?
Okay, that was awkward. I heard like some weird background audio.
Very intense and made in order to recover the notebook of the money in the poor people's place. It was a guilt of the president maybe.
Okay. Okay, retrieving the notebook. So yeah, the break-in attempts. Let's go back. Is there anything else? Any more? There we go. Okay, that's what I'm looking for. Nope. Alright, let's go look for one of these sailors. Alright, let's look around.
Something new, Watson. I have the list of sailors who were aboard the Sea Unicorn. We shall soon learn what happened to Nelligan's father. I have only to find them. Let us hope they are still working at the harbour.
I think that if you pretend you're from Scotland Yard...
I doubt it, Watson. And really, I would prefer that all of this remains quiet for now. But I have another solution. I'll call in the specialist.
And who might they be?
The secret police division of Baker Street.
Ah, you mean young Wiggins and his gang?
Yes. Believe me, you'll receive more useful assistance from these little urchins than from a dozen yard detectives. Those children are everywhere. They see and hear everything, and they are cunning. All they lack is organization. I'll summon them.
How will you do that?
There is always a watch beneath our window. I have only to call him.
Hello, Rosie.
Hello, Rosie.
Rosie, my lovely sister.
Wiggins, could you come upstairs, please?
Oh, Wiggins, yes. He's
At your
our...
service, Mr. Holmes.
I don't know.
Wiggins,
Errand boy?
I need you to track down certain people for me. I'll give you a list. You can read, can't you?
Big Oliver from our gang. He can, because his father is the coachman of a famous lawyer.
Fascinating. Here is the list of sailors.
Sailors? Easy. Just got to look where the rum and the red lights are.
She made
Sorry to
it.
trouble you, Mr. Holmes, but the inspector asks that you come to the station as soon as possible.
Thank you. I'll be there shortly.
Oh, welcome, Rosie. It's always great to have you here. This is the next Sherlock Holmes game. Oh, this is my doggy. This is Toby. Hi, Toby.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't he so
Grandmother's-
cute? Look at my little Toby. Hey, my
grandmother's
Toby.
Good gracious, you caught someone. At least now you have a suspect.
Okay.
My analysis table. It is useful for my work.
So, let's see what our goal is right now. Lestrade may have some new facts about the case. Oh, so we shall go to Scotland Yard and see him now. Do you like the format of this game more than Nemesis, or do you like them about the same?
It's definitely more involved. And that's
Yes,
pretty
true,
cool.
true.
But it can also make it a couple levels harder.
Mr. Holmes, I'm glad to see you.
True.
As always. What happened?
We have a new suspect, Liam Hurtley.
Ooh.
I'm thinking that this case will be resolved very quickly now.
Interesting. Pray tell.
Well, the constable that I left at Woodman's Lee noticed a suspicious individual prowling around during the night.
He was prowling around.
Do you have him here?
Yes. He refuses to speak with us, but we'll make him talk.
Let us hope so.
Ah, yes, and one more thing. The constable told me that at the time of his arrest, the fellow was writing a letter.
Do you have it?
Of course. It's in the evidence room. at your disposal. Admit that for once, Mr. Holmes, Scotland Yard is a step ahead of you, eh?
Breathtaking.
Okay, I'm sure Sonny's getting his wonderful vocal cords warmed up for a really great theatrical performance. Okay, we looked at that. Here's Hurtley's things.
These are the suspect's belongings.
We've got some big, nasty boots.
You wonder what size
Ian
he's.
Hurtley's old boots. They're a size 9.5.
We'll have to take them with us to the crime scene. Okay, we have a special letter
Stains
here.
are fresh. They can be removed with the proper chemicals.
You gotta clean it first.
I'll have to clean it.
Nothing unusual about it.
Oh, I wanted to hear your wonderful French accent.
Wait, are you sure this guy's French?
These are the suspects.
No, I just really like it when you use the French accent.
I wonder if these are
I
connected.
Let's see. Do these...
CPR,
That's
right there.
Oops.
Right there.
CPR.
Now we have the proof that Nelligan's papers were indeed here. It seems that they have vanished, however.
Ooh. Alright. Let's go and put these big old boots down, because they were made for walking. Am I right? Am I right? These boots.
Yeah.
They were made for walking. Come with me, everyone. Come along. Come over here. I want to show you this. See these feet? You see these feet? I've got some big old boots here. We're gonna place it down. Slowly.
Those boots match the footprints exactly.
Well.
These footprints.
No? No Gardner. Okay, what is this?
Hurley's boots match the footprints of Woodman. Thus proving he was there. Peter Carey denied that.
Okay. In your ham cheese sandwich? That is okay, Rosie. I will just talk to you as you eat. Okay. Anyways, go to Baker Street. Okay, we're back here. Hello, Watson. Hello, Toby. Hi, Toby. I wish I could squat down with some arrow key here. Oops, I didn't mean to press that. Oop. Oh. Oh, I guess I could see. Does this... Oh, I made a new connection. Oh, we're gonna have to pick one.
The break-in attempts are made in order to recover the notebook that blindfolded spurs the guild to the extent of papers. Nelligan was looking for his father's papers. Side black he was having. I'm going with looking for papers.
Me too. Yum, yum. Here we go. Let's...
Yum, yum. Looking for papers.
No, I was reading the chat. I was reading the chat. Captain was telling Rosie yummy sandwich, so I went yum yum. We were looking for the papers.
I need to prepare a chemical agent that is capable of
You
removing
can't make these
fresh
moments
ink.
up, guys.
For this
Can't make
purpose,
these moments
the
up.
chemicals from the flasks
Yum,
should be
yum.
combined in a certain order to perform a chain reaction.
Hi, Shu.
First condition, all 7 reagents should be used. Second condition, orange reagent should be the third one in the sequence after the blue reagent. Third condition, colorless reagent should be added after the orange reagent.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So whenever I use the blue one, 3 after. Okay, so I should use a blue one first.
He's not even doing this in a few places.
I'll use a blue one, and then I gotta Wait, that won't make sense. That won't make sense because I need to use a colorless reagent every time I use an orange. But it has to be 3 after a blue. Ooh. Okay, maybe we start with green. Can't be on your own lunch? Well, I hope this is a nice little lunch break entertainment. Trying to see me be a scientist. Okay. Orange needs to be after blue. Sonny, if you have any advice, let me know.
I'm trying to remember what the pattern said was.
Well, look.
First condition. All 7 reagents should be used. Second condition. Orange reagent should be the 3rd one in the sequence after the blue reagent. Third condition. Colorless reagent should be added after the orange reagent.
Does it mean every time or just at one specific time in the pattern?
Well, let's think.
Is it saying maybe we start with
Third.
like...
Orange is 3rd.
Hi, Yoshi.
And after every time blue is used. And after that, you add in the colors. So what you could do is put in the green.
Okay.
Put in the blue. And the orange.
Okay. Oh, put in a clear?
Yes, put in a clear.
Put in a clear. And then put in another orange?
Put another blue.
Put another... Okay, put another blue.
Put in the orange and then put in the clear.
Okay.
No, something isn't right.
Oh no!
I need to start the reaction from the beginning again.
Well, we were on the right track before we did that.
Listen with the steps.
I think you might have messed up one of the steps, to be honest. You had it right with the green, and then you said to put in a blue, right?
Yeah, it said that orange has to be after blue and always the 3rd.
Okay.
You just did 2, so then you do orange. And there's the 3rd.
No, I thought it had to be 3 from the time you put in the blue. Right? Isn't this saying...
Condition.
Hold on.
All 7 reagents should be used. Second condition. Orange
Third one in the
reagent should be the
sequence.
3rd one in the sequence after the blue reagent. Third condition. Colorless reagent should be added after the orange reagent.
Oh,
Oh, it's okay, Yoshi. You're not supposed to be able to audio chat because this is a YouTube video.
Wait. So wait. Okay, so after adding blue reagents, you have to put 2 other things in and then orange?
I guess. If this is terribly confusing, I can just press skip.
That doesn't make any sense.
I don't know either.
Unless you put in blue first.
Well, oh, wait. Well, there's a green in there for some reason. What happens if I just...
Try this. Oh.
Hold on. Okay, I'll reset it. Let's do this again. Okay, what do you want me to do?
Try putting blue in.
Okay. Blue.
Then you need 2 other ones. This was really weird. Put in 2 ones. Let me think. If you put in green...
This is the NASA scientist, everyone.
Green.
So do like blue, green, blue, orange, clear, or something?
Something like that.
I'll try it.
So put in green, put in blue.
Okay.
You get orange. And then you have to have the clear in next now.
Oh, so far we seem to be okay. How about
See.
one more orange?
Yes. I
Because
think
it will
so.
fit with the third blue we put in, you see?
Yeah.
There we go.
That's what I was going for. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
That's what I was going for.
We got
I thought you
it.
put in the wrong one. I thought you put in the wrong one.
Now I can proceed further.
We did it. We did it all.
Let us see if the content of this letter sheds a little light upon the mystery.
Okay. Let's clean it off. Let's just clean this off nice. Go.
I did as you asked and hid them well. Interesting. How would Hurtley react to this?
I did as you asked and hit him well, but I beg you to reconsider. I am and a member of vows. I've done nothing dishonorable for me with you. Me.
That was absolutely wonderful. 5-star Academy Award. Well done. You had a little bit of German there at first. I was not sure what direction you were going in.
I was kind of going for like a Hungarian thing.
Okay. Missing
Papers and letters. Try connecting those two.
No.
No.
The missing tin box? No, none of those. There we go, the missing... We've got a new piece of evidence here.
Naval bomb stickers can set stolen tin box.
Okay. Oh, we've made a connection!
I knew they had me.
Alright, let's see what this is. Oh, we gotta pick one. Either his motive or his innocence.
Nelligan's mother, not I've been caught stealing the monster. I have been from the murder paper, you know, the instance from Megan. The victim's circumstance does not fit the portrait of murder either by physical or psychological. I actually want to go with innocence.
Me too. I really don't think he did it. He's very thin, for number one, and to throw a harpoon that far, that hard, seems very rare. And he didn't seem, like, just talking to him, he didn't even seem defensive at all. He didn't seem like he was trying to deny a lot. He seemed very honest about the things that belonged to him. Oh, well, Rosie, a man was found stabbed with a harpoon in his cabin in a garden, and we're trying to figure out who did it and why. We did a little stakeout to see if anyone would come back to the cabin, and a young boy named John Nelligan came in. So this is about him. We had interviewed him, and we saw that he seemed rather innocent. He couldn't have been even strong enough to throw a harpoon at someone. That's what happened. But there's another suspect who's a sailor, and his boots match the footprints we found in front of the cabin. So he might be the one. We don't know. Okay, it seems to interrogate the new. Oh yeah, we have to interrogate the new suspect.
A new suspect, but this one refuses to talk.
Goodbye, Toby.
This case is more interesting than I first imagined.
Bye, Toby. Toby's our boy. He's the mascot of this series. All right, we have another man to interview. There you go, Rosie. There you go. Toby is our favorite. Oh, he's not here?
No, sorry, okay.
Please escort this suspect for interrogation. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I would like to ask you a few questions.
I've already told the police that I've nothing to say. And you're not even part of the police.
Precisely. And considering your situation, it might be wise to speak with someone who is, shall we say, rather more neutral. You are a suspect in a murder case.
I know.
Inspector Lestrade told me. It's ridiculous.
Could you at least tell me who you are, and exactly what happened that you should be brought here?
My name is Liam Hurtley. That I can tell you, but you're not getting any more than that.
Well, we shall see.
Okay, should we first do as a little character profile and look at him?
Yes.
Alright, let's take a look at this guy. See what we can find about him. When we interview a suspect, we're going to pay close attention to every detail about him for... We can figure out... Look right there. What's this? He's got an old scar. Let's keep looking.
Honestly, the way you go about this reminds me a lot of the movie with Robert Downey Jr.
They probably used that then. Handkerchief with crested tit.
Just like something with the cabinet.
Plant remains. Ooh, garden residue. Garden residue. I make that sound so exciting, don't I? Ooh, garden residue. Okay, Woodman's Lee.
Tell me, Mr. Hurtley, what were you doing at Woodman's Lee?
Woodman's Lee? I've never been there.
Yeah, right. Okay. Your boots match.
The second pair of boots that you had with you when you were arrested perfectly match the footprints found near the cabin where Peter Carey was murdered.
Mm-hmm.
Footprints? That's your proof? How many men have boots like mine? That doesn't make me a murderer.
Okay. Well, what were you doing there?
Now that your presence at Woodman's Lee has been proven, would you care to explain it?
I don't remember. What would I be doing there anyway?
Let's see.
The tobacco promotion? Is that it?
No.
I thought that it might have been... I'm trying to remember where the crested tit was.
Now that your presence at Woodman's Lee has been proven, would you care to explain it?
I don't remember. What would I be doing there
I
anyway?
thought it might have been on...
Well, kept garden? Do you think he is the gardener?
Could be.
Oh.
Because you are the gardener at Woodman's Lee.
Garden residue.
How did you...
I observed your hands. They told me that you work with the earth. Small fragments of plants snagged to your trousers indicate that you were mowing very recently. But the most obvious clue presented itself in the bird embroidered on your handkerchief. A crested tit, if I'm not mistaken.
All right, you got me. Yes, I am a gardener, and I went there to get my tools.
Okay, well, what did you hide?
So tell me, Mr. Hurtley, what did you hide?
Hide? What are you talking about?
Tobacco, do you think?
Maybe.
Okay,
So tell me, Mr. Hurtley, what did you hide?
Hide? What are you talking about?
What could he hide? Oh, the letter. How about the letter?
I did as you asked and hid them well. Should I continue?
My letter? But the ink? That's impossible.
A touch of chemistry, nothing special.
No, it's just that easy.
You're a smart one. But it's nothing. If you want to know, I was referring to my tools. It was to do with my work, see?
I will check that, Mr. Hurtley. That's all for now. Hurtley's stories are false leads, but now I know one thing for certain. I must examine the site where the garden tools are kept at Woodman's Lee.
Okay. See if we have any more deductions we can make. clues. No, those don't connect. Alright, so where...
I don't remember. What was the crested tit thing?
I don't know. Do you think it was in the cabin somewhere?
Might be. Something he had one.
Where would he have hidden the tools? Are they around here, you think? Oh, okay, Shu. Thank you for spending your lunch with us, and I hope the rest of your shift goes well. We'll chat with you later, okay? You got this.
Locked.
I bet this is where they're hiding, huh? I don't know.
It's locked.
Oh my goodness, you're right. It's Nancy. It's Mr. Nancy Drew.
Locked. Locked.
Excuse me, my good lady.
Wait, was that it?
Wait, what? What was what?
Never mind.
Oh, see, I can ask her about it.
Does the name Liam Hurtley mean anything to you?
No, I don't know anyone by that name.
Liar.
Liar. She looked to the side when she answered that.
Madam, we have information that the valuable stolen papers are hidden amongst the garden tools here at Woodman's Lee. We need to find them.
Oh my. Our tools are kept inside the shed that's right behind me. Here is the key to open it.
Thank you, madam.
Oh, quick, I just wanted to get validation. Okay, there's the next on that notebook.
Did she give us the key? There it is. There we go. Now we can look around in here.
Let's see what could be hidden here.
It's kind of dark in here. Do you guys got a light bulb? Besides that thing? No, probably not. Well, what am I missing in here? I'm not... Oh! Oh. No, what's this?
Well, sis.
Wow.
Like the one on the shelf.
Dramatic music.
Let us see what is in this box.
Dramatic everything. Oops. No, come back.
Oopsie.
Uh-oh. I guess not. Do you think it could be something like this? Ah.
First try.
There's a bunch of letters.
Bunch of letters.
A bundle of letters in a woman's hand with the Carey family monogram. Hurtley and Mrs. Carey were in a relationship.
Uh-oh.
That is interesting.
So...
Leah, my dear, you've been so good to me all the time that I've known you. I cannot describe these feelings, but I suppose that they are sinful and no good can come from them. I fear what might happen. I fear going against God. I thank you for your care, but I cannot leave the man with whom I have been bound by God. It is his divine will, and thus my husband is the cross that I must bear. He makes my life a living hell, but bruises fade, and you must not worry for me. Oh, sounds like she was maybe abused by him or something? Is that what she's talking about?
Like it. She never seemed like... Didn't seem like she was happy earlier with the sailor dude.
Okay, so she likes Liam, but she didn't like Peter. but she knew nothing could come from it.
Unless...
Alright, we need to... What?
Unless he was dead.
Yes. You think she killed him so she could be with Liam? Or he
Yes,
killed
I know.
him? Okay.
Madam, I am aware of your affinity with Liam Hurtley.
Oh, what are you talking about?
Romantic response.
It's definitely the tobacco pouch. That's how we know you're in love.
Mrs. Carey, we found your letters.
My letters? I asked Liam to return them to me. I wanted to burn them.
Why did Mr. Hurtley put them inside the garden shed?
I don't know. I wanted them back, but I couldn't see him, not after what happened.
Well, here they are.
Oh, this is terrible. Terrible. Liam, how could he? After what he has done.
You believe that he killed your husband?
No, I do not know. I do not know. Leave me alone, please.
Thank you, madam. I wonder if Wiggins has managed to find any sailors.
Wiggins, is he back at the police station?
He's not. Including with Peter Carey's life, they go beyond affectionate but harmless lovers.
Oh, we formed an idea.
There's a Woodman woman's lead on an island murder explained by affectionate
So they think maybe...
Always the gardener.
You think he's the one that killed him?
Maybe.
Okay, I think Wiggins works at Scotland Yard. Let's go talk to him.
No, that's this.
No, it's not?
No.
Where's Wiggins?
Oh yeah, big.
He's at Baker Street?
Wiggins has
Oh, he's the little boy, isn't he?
Yeah.
You're right. I'm sorry. Oh, thank you for your forgiveness. That's so big of you, Sonny. I'm so glad you forgive me.
I'm very humble.
You are...
Mr. Oakes,
You just
we found the sailors from that list you gave us.
Well done, Wiggins. Let me see.
Hugh Patton, Sailor, James Lancaster, Helmsman, Patrick Cairns. That name came up.
Which one?
Patrick Cairns. The name
This
came
man
up.
is a harpooner.
The
and his initials
harpooner.
are PC. The
Could
same
you
initials
be
that
any
were
more
found
obvious?
on the tobacco pouch.
Oh, I have to mute myself for a bit, but I'll still be playing.
Wiggins, could you gather some information on one of the sailors that you found? His name is Patrick Cairns.
In the meantime,
We
talk all
found
about
Patrick Cairns.
Good job, Wiggins. Where is he?
He lives in a small furnished dump of a room, but he's always at the Sea Witch pub, where he does arm wrestles for money and drinks.
Excellent. Here is your reward. 2 guineas.
Thank you, sir.
They're playing non-smoker. Yep, about to suggest that. House belongs to Patrick Cairns. It indicates his presence at the crime scene, but must still be proven.
If I wish to speak to Cairns without alarming him, I had better dress as a sailor. Now I can approach Cairns and see if he recognizes the pouch.
Wording from the import. Oh, Peter Carey's wife.
Which one would you pick, Sonny? Would you say harmless flirting? You don't know? Well, I don't think we need to pick this yet. We can leave it here. Do you just want to leave it for now?
Yeah, I want to look into the Harpoon.
Ooh, lemon meringue pie. I wonder how that tastes, Rosie. Okay, I gotta mute myself again, so hold on.
Okay.
Hello there. Are you Cairns?
What do you want?
We've heard all about the gambling on arm wrestling here. You seem like the likely sort, and I'm up for it.
I start at 10 shillings.
Suits me.
You were lucky. I wasn't focused. Let's go again.
I'm ready to try again.
Fine. If you want me to take all your money, no problem with that. Well, good for you, I reckon. You're stronger than you look. Here's your 10 shillings.
I'd like to buy you a drink.
Good winner as well. That That's good. Let's have a drink. You're a good type. Seems you've managed to settle down in life. You've got money, eh?
Not all that much.
Oh, well. At least you're not as poor as me.
We're fine. Let's go. Golden.
Why do you say poor? You're not working?
I'm a harpooner. But you see, the whalers are rare. They don't pay much. So, as a result, find myself arm wrestling to pay for my drink.
A harpooner. Interesting. You've had a lot of adventures, I bet.
Of course. It's been a dozen years since I sailed. I've seen everything. Old Wallace, damn Black Peter, Great Roger, we sailed to the Cape of Good Hope.
Black Peter, you say? I've heard rumors about that one.
He was the worst of them all. He was a liar and violent too, swinging those fists of his around. He was a tyrant and not much of a captain. At least, not as good as Great Roger.
I see. Yes, I was told terrible tales about Black Peter.
But you ain't heard the worst.
Tell me, and let's have another drink.
It was in 1883 that it happened. The August of that year. Peter Carey was captain of the Sea Unicorn, and I was a spare harpooner. We were coming out of the ice pack on our way home. One evening, we saw a little craft that had been blown north. There was only one man on her, and he wasn't a sailor. The crew must have thought that she had foundered, and they made for the Norwegian coast in the dinghy. I guess they all drowned. We took the man on board.
And who was he?
I don't know. During the crossing, he and the skipper enjoyed some long talks. His baggage was just a tin box.
That's strange enough.
Aye. Even stranger was that on the second night, he disappeared. Nobody knew what happened to him. And of course, nobody could ask Black Peter about it.
You know what happened, don't you?
I do. I saw the skipper tie his heels and push him over the rail in the middle of my watch on that dark night. 2 days before we sighted the Shetland Lights.
Black Peter's a murderer.
Aye. Those that know him wouldn't be surprised to hear it. But all this will stay between us. All right?
Of course. Back in a second. I'm off to the Kazi.
I'll be here with my drink.
Mm.
Here it is. Have you got any tobacco? We've run out of mine.
Nah, I lost my pouch. I don't know where. Wait a minute. What's this?
Oh, is this your tobacco pouch?
Well, oh, it is.
Well, I have to go now. I know a captain who's planning an expedition to Cape Cod. Captain Ahab's his name. He commanded the Pequod. He might need good harpooners. I'll tell him about you.
Maybe. If you like, aye.
I'm done here. It's time to leave.
Josh he was at the scene of the murder and thus proves his guilt. Josh proves innocent. He yearns has confirmed that Josh belongs to this music at the scene of the murder. Does not necessarily prove that he is. Does it necessarily prove that he did? Hey, you can go with whatever you want.
I think we have no choice but to have to pick something here, Sonny. So just pick one for each and we'll go with it.
Harmless flirting.
Harmless flirting, okay. And oh, we have a second one here.
Hurley's motive. William Hurley.
Here, I'm gonna mute myself. You just tell me which one to pick, okay?
Oh, where's the joined by the fish. Let's go with innocence. This one, pouch proves guilt. Why not? Yeah. As Karen's is cold-blooded murder, he's been found guilty of the murder of Peter Carey and must be punished. Let's try it. Let's go for it, I guess. Something I'm missing. Yeah. See if we're right.
If you wouldn't mind, Mr. Holmes, could you explain it to me?
As I informed you on our way here, Patrick Cairns is the murderer of Black Peter.
Why bring me here? Wouldn't it be better if we were out looking for him?
That would be futile, as he will be with us in approximately 12 seconds.
Oh, well, if this is your idea of humour...
No, I just heard the front door. Prepare yourself.
Good day, gentlemen. A young lad gave me a note from Captain Ahab. Am I at the right address? Is he here?
Indeed, it is the correct address. But in place of your captain, may I present to you Inspector Lestrade of Scotland Yard?
That means...
It means, my friend, that you are arrested for the murder of Black Peter.
What? What? A trap? You think you can take me?
Here now, we'll have none of that. And I say that we will.
Danny.
Lestrade, are you all right? Are you able to stand?
Oh, my jaw. Gore. He took me by surprise, Mr. Holmes. Otherwise, he would have seen what I'm capable of. Oh.
Yes, he was lucky.
But you got him.
It was remarkably easy. He lost his balance after he struck you.
And you practice boxing, I know. You must have hit him hard. Our fellow is knocked out.
We should call for a police cab and then take you to the hospital.
Yes, well, no need for a hospital. I would prefer to keep this between us. You know.
Of course, Inspector. The case is closed.
Yeah.
All right, the fate of Black Peter. Peter Carey was murdered by Patrick Carnes, a professional harpooner, the only one capable of executing such an accurate throw. His tobacco pouch was found inside Carey's cabin. He's a cold-blooded murderer. You have decided to bring him to justice. Clues found 16. Carnes is guilty. Condemn Carnes. Hold space to check your conclusion. May spoil game experience. Or accept decision. Do you just want to accept it?
Let's go ahead and accept it and see what happens.
Okay, let's see what happens. Warning, you are about to finish the case. Oh, this is like a no return thing when we make this choice. I think he did it, though, so...
Are you sure you don't want to see what happens with the other option? With the other option, though, you don't want to save or something? Or if you're able to? I don't know if you're able to save.
I don't know either. Do you really want to go to the other option?
Well, no, well, it's more just to show, like, oh, here's what happens if you select the other choice. If you're not able to save, then let's just go for it, I guess.
Let's just go for it. Okay. Let's see. Justice Seeker. People solve the case. I don't know why it's not able. I'll just go continue. Okay, I think this is gonna be a new this is gonna be a new mission, right? Right here.
Wait, so did we get it right or wrong?
I think we got it right.
Okay.
I don't know. It wasn't showing the statistics right away. If you want, I could look it up and tell you.
I guess he did. That's what was Patrick Carnes, from I'm reading.
All right, I guess we got it correct. It was the harpooner.
Apparently, it's actually also an actual Sherlock Holmes book.
Oh, and it's based off a book. Very interesting. Yeah. Well, that's going to wrap up this first case.
The Adventure of Black Peter.
Right, that's going to wrap up this first case. We're still going on with the stream, but for YouTube, that's going to be the first video in this gameplay series. So, yep, give the video a thumbs up, leave a comment down below. Let us know, did you guess the correct ending? And of course, subscribe. Don't forget the playlist to see the next mystery coming up. Remember, you're special and loved. You're never alone. You're always welcome to come back and hang out anytime. Until the next video, God bless. I'll see y'all later. Bye-bye, everyone.